Hi, crafty friends. Sorry, hold on. There we go. My head's too big when I stand so close. Hi, crafty friends. It's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and a little Wednesday morning crafting. I'm a little early today because I have to go to my follow-up appointment for the periodontist. So I just thought I would jump on soon. So it's okay if you're seeing this on the replay. Totally fine. You know, we got to be flexible with our schedules. There we go. Get my computer fired up just on the off chance anybody should happen to be here right now. That way I can see your comments. Okay, so I'm Audra Monk. I'm the Crafty Yogi. I'm in the Crafty Corner. It is Wednesday morning, October 13th. Okay, so almost halfway through October. That will apply to most of the dates and things at the very beginning of this video. Okay, so questions are always welcome. I know I have a few emails to answer this afternoon after I go to the periodontist. I will get to those because I know some people had some questions about the classes. So I will definitely follow up with that. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. One of these days I'm going to do a YouTube Live. The last time I tried it a while ago, I could not figure out how to see the comments. And so then I was like, what is the point of the live if I can't see the comments? So that's what I've been doing on Facebook, just because I know how to see the comments. So I'm going to still look into that and see. All right, let's see if I can get slightly fancy and show you guys. Yeah, look at me being fancy. There we go. Okay, so we're going to talk today about this Eden's Garden early release collection, okay? So I'm going to talk about that in 1 second, but I want to give you a quick reminder of my upcoming classes. I'm actually working on just cards, so if you did not get your RSVP in and you would like to make these beautiful little cards, let me know today and I can totally work it out, okay? And that's $22 if you pick up and $26 if it's shipped. Christmas just cards, that's like in 2 weeks. I only have one design. They'll be designed by the end of this week. But if you want to get in on that, let me know. And then the fall wreath, I think I'm down to 6 or 7. And this is a little gnome. He's at the center. And then there will be a linen thread. And all of these cute pieces will be strung up next to him. And so that RSVP is due by Monday or until supplies are gone. So as I said, I have about 6 or 7 of those. Okay, so I'm just doing that part real quick. Just a reminder. All right. Oh, I do have a few friends here. Hooray. Let me make sure I have glasses. Okay, so what are we talking about? What Stampin' Up! Has started doing recently is they're calling this early releases. And a lot of other companies do this. A lot of other, it doesn't even have to be paper crafting. They do it with clothes. They do it with, well, a lot of it is paper crafting. You know what? I have, my sister-in-law makes cookies. Not my sister-in-law, my niece-in-law makes cookies. And she gets excited when suppliers of sprinkles and cookie cutters and decorating things, sometimes they have special releases. It's just like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. So it's the same kind of thing. It's just to keep us excited and keep us crafting. And so this Eden's Garden will be in the annual catalog, which starts on January 3rd in 2022. Okay, but what is so you can get this bundle. You can get the bundle of the dies and the stamp set for a year starting in January. But what you won't be able to get are all these fancy papers. And I gotta put my glasses on to make sure I can read them all. Okay, so what Stampin' Up! Has, okay, and I'm gonna show you this. We're gonna play, and I can show you everything, but in the US, we could not get the gems, but they will be available in November when it goes live for customers. The shipping, okay, so my thoughts on shipping. It's not just Stampin' Up! It is nationwide in the US that sometimes we cannot get the stuff in time, or it's sitting in the dock in California, right? So if there's something you want, I would just order it, because if you're going to be disappointed later, it's better just to order it if you can, and take your time, you know, decide what you need and get it when you need it. Okay. So, but what's going to be limited, and I'm going to show you, it's really pretty, is the Ever Eden specialty paper, this cotton paper, and the garden gems. And I'm super sad that I can't show you these in person, because I love a little gem, a little embellishment on there. There will be one number when it's available in November. Hopefully the gems will be in and you'll be able to just put that all in. But the papers and the gems will be limited. And if you remember that butterfly set with that beautiful butterfly paper, that paper sold out like in 2 weeks. The good thing is the set is still amazing. Hey, Tina. Hi, Barbara. Hello, Martina from Austria. I know I saw you got the gems. Oh, I wanted them so bad, but hopefully they said in the US they'll be available in November when customer order goes live. So customers, I'm just telling you, all the demonstrators are going to be going on there and ordering their gems. So you got to get your order in. All right, so it is a photopolymer stamp set. Oh, and actually, so Martina is in Austria. Martina, I think you speak German, yes? I have a Peloton and they have some German instructors today. I did a 10-minute yoga for hips. I don't even know what the lady's name was. It was all in German, but I've been teaching yoga forever, so I just looked at her and I was like, oh, okay, do that. Okay, do this. And it was pretty funny to like do the practice and not have a clue what the lady was saying. There's also a really fun guy, and for Halloween, he always does a ride in his lederhosen. And so I didn't do last year, so I'm gonna do it. It's fun. But I think it's really cool how our world is just getting a little bit smaller, and I think that's super fun. Okay, so it's a photopolymer, not a photopolymer, it's a red rubber set. I haven't even stamped it. You saw, I just punched those out. We're gonna use some. I like it because look, it's the, where there's shading in the stamp set built in. So lots of little greenery. This can coordinate with a whole bunch of things. Hi, Lavon, welcome. The dies, hold on, I took them out already. So I did go die cut a few of the dies. Okay, these are more intricate dies. These are pretty fancy. And it's not always my go-to, but I will tell you, these two, I love them a lot. These big wreaths, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see some samples. So other demonstrators, get your set and start making stuff so I get some good ideas. But I will show you. But this piece, love it, and this piece, totally love it. So yeah, so they're really nice dies. I went ahead and put them on a magnet because they're going to be around for a whole year. Okay, so let me show you what the die cut. No, actually, the paper's next on my pile. So this is a specialty paper with gold. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty posh. That looks like wallpaper, like nice old school wallpaper. So let's look. Okay, is that the same one? I think I mixed up the papers. So these are our two new greens. Oh, I like that. And I love these two colors, Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. So I went ahead and ordered a pack of each of those cardstocks with them. So I would be ready. Ooh, wait till you see the backs. Okay, I got them all? All right. So here's the gold sparkly sides. I'll get them up there so you can see that. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, I like these okay. But I will tell you, this is rare for, well, no, it's not rare. I always, look at the backs. My friends, look at these. They're so pretty. And of course, today I'm going to show you same with same, but I feel like we could use these papers with a lot of things. Look at this really cool paper with its gradients from light to dark. And I like this one a lot. And I really like this like splatter one. And whatever you call this. Ooh, look, my camera, it's like, the camera can't even figure out how to focus. I like that a lot. What's on the back? Oh, good. Sometimes I'm sad if I like both sides like equally well, because then I'm like, I have that paralysis. Where are your paralyzed? I can't talk today, because I don't want to use either side because it's so pretty. So there's this paper, and the paper will be limited, right? There's only so much. And then let me show you this. Okay, so they're calling it some kind of cotton. Hold on. I think that's what it says. Well, this just says Ever Eden. That doesn't help me. Let's see. Let me look on paper. Okay, so this is calling it, yeah, cotton paper. And it comes in both the Soft Succulent and the Evening Evergreen. And it's kind of like tissue paper, but one side has a little more texture in it, and it feels really neat. And so I did die cut it out. So these dies are pretty intricate. It depends on your die cutting machine. I needed to go down and back And then on the really intricate, this one with the little bubbles, I really needed 3. But I think my plates are getting, the middle is a little raised up. So and I actually die cut it like this. I put all 3 of these on there. And so my middle, I think, wasn't getting a good press. So I might play with that later. These are your 2 papers. I can't show you the gems because I didn't get them. Okay. And now let's look at some of these. Ooh, I'll put them on this cardboardy thing. Okay, so I did die cut out a bunch of die cuts. I will tell you that this cotton paper is very delicate and it feels really pretty. So some of them, when you die cut them, see like the little leaves pop out, and some there's texture in the leaves. I think you can see it better in, hold on, let me lay this out. It's so weird, it's so soft. You can see the texture better in cardstock. So see that right there? You can see all those little lines. It's really pretty. So we'll see, maybe we can put it on a card. I did die cut out the little, ooh, okay, so one is cardstock and one is the, I was gonna call it linen paper. It's not linen paper, cotton paper, but cotton is a linen. Okay, so that goes over there. So I cut those out, but then what were really called to me, ooh, we got a little jumpy there, was this little edge die. And so I cut it out in vellum. We have some fancy vellums that you could totally cut that out in. I cut it out in evening evergreen. And then I was like, ooh, what about craft? We have this craft paper in the holiday catalog. I like it. I like it a lot. And so I did the same for, this is in craft and this is in soft succulent, the little one we can stamp some words on. And, ooh, it's so funny. I didn't know that that was a cotton paper one. And then there's one little independent leaf. So I cut that little guy out. So there are all your little pieces. Ooh. Sometimes you have to get your pokey tool. See, I've got little bits there. Can I get them out? Did I die cut it enough? So you'll have to know your die cutting machine and if you need to go more, but they're Stampin' Up! Dies. They're beautifully made and they definitely cut really nice. Okay, so I had all those little, you gotta punch those out because it makes it look a little bit nicer. Those little nibs. I don't know what they're officially called. The pieces you don't need. Okay, so there we go. So now let me show you on the sample. They made, you know, I like a little framed art. Look at this little framed art. And I'm like, how is it in a circle? What it is it's this cotton paper and it's probably 2 layers of each. And they pulled, let's see if I can do it. They pulled it and made it like into a circle. I don't know. Those designers at Stampin' Up, they have mad skills because I think this feels pretty hard to do that. But apparently it can be done, right? Because they're showing us in that picture. But to me, that looks like 2 of each of those. So I am not going to make that for you today. We are just going to make one simple card, hopefully, if I can decide. Because you know I get like excited when there's new stuff. Oh, well, you know what? Let's stamp the stamps. We'll stamp the stamps and then we can figure it out. Okay. So your red rubber stamps, they always come with a backing. They come with stickers. I have not made a how to put the sticker on video because I don't put the stickers on, but you could definitely search for that. I often end up leaving, well, less so now than when I had classes in person. I would prepare a class and leave those stamps on the blocks for like a really long time. And if you have the stickers, they're hard to peel off sometimes because those stickers are pretty intense. I like this one that says sending hugs because that I would send to people. What did they make to go on that long one? I bet that hello there. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. Aw, that's kind of sweet. I like this dear friend, how are you? But I think that's too wide to fit on this. Let's see. Oh, it might just fit. I like that. Let's celebrate everything. That's fun for a birthday. And I like this hello there. Okay, let's do the hello there. Yeah, the dies are really pretty, Barbara. They are super pretty. And it's funny because, like I said, I don't usually like the fussy things, but this is a little fussy, but there's those 2 dies I like a lot, so we're going to use them. The big die, I'm going to wait and see somebody make something awesome. Okay, so now, you know what? I may grab my little boss because my recommendation when you are, we just need the bottoms. When you are stamping with a red rubber stamp, you need to stamp it and then die cut it. I mean, it can be done that, you know, like if I make it as a class, of course I'm sending you the die cut like this and you have to just stamp well. But my preference, let's see, where's some of that? There we go. Here is some of this craft paper. I'm thinking we are going to stamp this in early espresso on this craft and die cut it out. And then we'll see. We might have to make 2 cards and use that designer series paper. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this here. Ooh, look at me catching an edge. Oh, so bad. So bad. Do not rock your stamp and do not press so hard. The cool thing is we can turn it over. So don't rock your stamp. Keep it nice and smooth. There we go. Look at that. I am a professional, and you know what, but we all make mistakes. Okay, so let's die cut this one out on the craft. I don't know why, I just thought the craft went really nicely with all this green. Okay, now here's the problem with this. So I guess it may not matter. I can't see through it the way the die is made. So I'm gonna just guess that, ooh, we just lost a little light. Hold on, I think I have an extra battery right here. Let's see if I can fix that. I try to keep an extra set charged and ready. All right, I can fix it a little bit. They're all going on the charger this afternoon. All right, let's see if we can cut this out. I just moved it. You know what, let me get it. Oh, here's a piece of washi tape. All right, so we're gonna put that on, put a little washi tape, put the top on, and crank that through. There we go. And it slides a little because I'm on my grid paper. When I'm on just my table, and I'm gonna go down and back. This one is not as bad. There's only a couple leaves on the edges. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. And you definitely might need your die brush and your pokey tool. Ta-da! I'll take that. And look at that. I got that out really nice. I think that looks really pretty. Okay. It'd be nice if it was a hair up, but that's no big deal. Okie dokie pokies. All right, so let's stamp a couple of these other ones. Yeah, because I'm undecided. Let's see. Let's just stamp some on a piece of scrap paper just so we can see what they look like, and we may or may not use them. Now, because there are no dies to cut them out. And we'll embrace the whole evening evergreen and where's my soft succulent? Ah, there it is. It's in the blues. That's bad. So I organized my ink pads just by kind of like rainbow color. But not like just reds and pinks are together, oranges are together, greens are together, blues are together, that kind of thing. So it's just a very general organization, but it was in the blue section. Ooh, that's really pretty. Let's see what that one looks like. Ooh, I like it. All right. What else we got in here? I want to see this really little one. So they're pretty much the same. They're just nice green. Well, they're not green. They're green because I stamped them green. But they're greenery. So you could definitely see those. Like, watch this. What if you had stamped, I think you could make some of this, like, you know how you make your own designer series paper kind of thing? You could definitely do a little bit of that with these. What was that? Wasn't there another one? Did I not get out? Oh, I did not get out another one. Hold on. This one that looks a little bit different. Do I have another block? So what if you had just stamped a bunch of this? I shouldn't have put that one there. And you could stamp, ooh, look at that. Wouldn't that be pretty across the front of a card? Look at that, with the greenery sticking out and then your little piece on there. That would be really neat. So that would be fun. Okay, so they're fun stamps. They are very fun. All right, let's put the greens away. Okay, so we're gonna cut a piece of paper, and what I'm thinking we're gonna use is, I think I'm gonna use this. All right, so where is my paper? All right. That one's pretty. But I'm thinking this little splattery one. What's on the back? Okay, I like that too. Oh, it is pretty funny when you're like, oh, and especially did I only get one pack of this? I can't remember. I either got one or two. We were allowed to get two. I am thinking a narrow piece, like 3 inches. Oops, and I'm thinking that I'm putting my paper in all my messy ink pads. All right, so we're gonna make one pretty card. Let's go with 3. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it all the way at 5 1/2 because I can cut it down if I need to. And then we are gonna go back here. I think I want, even though I stamped that, do I not have soft suede? All right, let's cut a piece of soft suede. I know I stamped it in, I think, Early Espresso, but let's get a piece of soft suede for our card base. I love soft suede with the soft succulent. I think it looks really pretty. Let's see if I can cut things the right way today. Some days it cuts well and some days it doesn't. All right, so we've got a card base. We've got this piece because what I'm thinking is, ooh, but this is not, oh, I did not. You know what, we'll die cut another one. I want it to be the whole length of the card. And what I'm thinking is, oh, you know what, I was gonna use the vellum one, but now I'm all playing with the green one. Hold on, where's the vellum one? It's see-through. It's like Wonder Woman's invisible jet, if you used to watch the old cartoon. I was thinking this one. Ooh, but I do like that. Okay, so I think we can do this and add some soft succulent behind. I might have, oh, let's see, how big is this piece? Is this 5 1/2? It is, hooray! Oh my gosh, I think it's like just the right size. Look at this, because I want a little bit of my soft suede. And then I want a little bit of my soft succulent. And then I'm thinking this is what I want to do. I want to put this here. I like it. I like it a lot. And then, see, that's too much to me to have those and those. So this poor little guy is going to get used later. All right, and then we're gonna cut maybe, ooh, let's see if we have a big circle here. My bin of bits is growing, and why there are clips on there, I don't know. It's growing. Ooh, okay, that one is terrible. That needs to go in the scrap bin. That must have been a mistake cut. Ooh, but look at this. What if we put that? And we put that. That's kind of pretty. Although those words I don't think are going to fit on there. Maybe we should just go, ooh, there's an, oh, hold on, there's a big one. Oh, but that's the same size. Okay. Let's see, I got a circle. Otherwise, I just have to cut something. But sometimes I'm lucky and I'm like, ooh, there's a nice thing in here. Nope. All right. Ooh, I've got a vellum circle. Ooh, I'm gonna use that. Okay, so we're gonna, ooh, I sound all excited. Ooh. Okay, I like this. And I'm gonna stamp sending hugs on that. And I'm gonna go ahead and stamp them in soft suede. This is the part when you get to the part where I'm like, hey, I don't really have a plan, but I really wanted to play with this new set. Sending hugs. And watch, we're gonna stamp some of those green things. See, there I got it perfectly straight. Ta-da! That's why we have two sides. Okay, and then we have green. And let's go with our soft succulent. And then I think we can even stick one of those little pieces. Now let's see. I think I should stamp it off. Yes. Oh, that looks pretty. Look at that. How pretty is that? That is very pretty. Ooh, I like it. All right, and then we're going to put this together. We could add some ribbon. They show it with gold. I have that gold ribbon from the holiday catalog. Let's see if it's too gold for us. I think it's too gold. I think it's too bold. I think this is a soft, like, I don't know, make your friends feel good kind of card. So I think we can build it. So first up, we're going to put this right at the edge. And I'm going to trim, well, you know what? I'm going to trim it off after I glue it on. Now, we've talked, oh no, I did not talk to you about Vellum recently. I talked in the Maker's Mojo about Vellum. I did a whole little thing on Vellum. I'm looking for my, here we go. I'm looking for my adhesive. So Vellum is tricky in that if you put adhesive, you can see it through there. So you have to get creative with your adhesive. So what I'm going to do is only put this along the edge that you won't see, because only the part of it is going to hang out. Okay, and then I'm going to put it here. I love Vellum. I've been playing with it a lot recently. You know how you get on kicks of things. I'm on a Vellum kick. Okay, so we're good. Ooh, we're good. And then let's trim this off. And I do have to keep, okay, we're going to finish this up. I have to leave in a little bit for that appointment, so that's why we got it in here. Okay, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to put this paper on top. All right, and then this paper is going to go on top, but there's a little line of stitching and I want to see that. So do I need to trim this? Nope, that's perfect. Oh my goodness, that's so fun that this piece of soft succulent was exactly the right size that I needed. I could have cut, of course, either one of them down. Ugh, super sticky. All right, let's concentrate. I want to see the stitching, and I want to see the little line. Yes. Oh my goodness, that makes this crafter super happy. Okay, and I don't need this anymore. And then I'm gonna do the same. I want to see that little edge of soft suede. My fingers are sticky. I'm gonna make that edge slightly bigger than the little one. It does look a hair crooked up there. I think it's slightly thicker. Okay, and then I've got my sending hugs, and I'm going to use this vellum circle behind it because I think that looks pretty. It adds a little bit more. And then let's look, which ones do I have over here? Yeah, see, I think that's too much. All right, so I'm just going to add, it's funny, one is the cotton paper and one nope, I think they're gonna both, let's see, both go here. Maybe not, maybe just the one. I'm not really digging this one. Okay, I like it like that. That's funny, I think that's a line in a song. I like it like that. Okay, so when you're adhering something to vellum here, same thing, you're gonna decide where this is gonna go, and then on the, you know what I'm gonna do, actually watch this. We are going to use up our dimensional edges. Okay, because this is going on dimensionals. And it's gonna go centered on my, ooh, stuck that, ah! Those dimensionals are really sticky today. All right, get my circle in a clear spot. Okay, so then when I flip this over, I know I can put adhesive down that center of my circle. What is that? Oh, it's extra. It's a glob of adhesive. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on here. I think I'm going to go right there in the center. Sending hugs. And this little guy, yep, he's just getting, who else makes their things like their people? This little cutie just needs one little glue dot. Now, if I had those little gems, they would be on here. One would definitely go on the vellum. I think that would look really pretty. And I may possibly go cut another one, but I kind of like that, just one little one. So there is a cute little card using the long die and that little die and the stamp set and the paper. Oops, I'm holding it too close. So there you go. One really simple idea of a fun way to use the, hold on, I know I'm going to say the words wrong, Eden's Garden, what are they calling this? Early release collection. So if you're a demonstrator, of course, you can go order this now on a demonstrator order. If you are a customer, of course, you can always join my team and order things early also if you like that. But it will be available November 2nd for ordering. So if you have questions, comments, requests, let me know and I'll be happy to help you. What is my plan? We have one more live coming up Friday at 5. I have no idea what we're going to make. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. So if you do have a request, of course, let me know. And if you're interested in any of my to-go kit classes, let me know that and I'll get you all set up for that. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Stay crafty.